Hello everyone, Storm 101 here. Today we'll be taking a look into a potential mini winter storm that'll be going on across portions of the upper Midwest, even portions of the Northern Plains, and also what could be another winter storm coming after that first one that'll be coming in beginning on Tuesday. Now before I get started with this video here, I'm going to need your guys' help. And there is 3 questions I want you guys to answer. You don't really have to do this. I'm just doing this as kind of like a survey. And I just want you guys to answer these questions. And the questions are, what do you consider a mini winter storm? Like, for example, for me, it's 6 to 10 inches of snow. What do you guys consider just a general winter storm? Just a general. Like, for me, I consider it 10 to 16 inches. What do you guys consider a major winter storm? I consider it as over 16 inches of snow. And please let me know in the comments here. Now, some of you guys are going to say it kind of depends on the area. This is only going to be used for, will not actually be used for mountain snow or lake effect snow because a couple of people mentioned that it kind of depends on the area. This chart will not be used for mountain snow and lake effect snow because it will kind of be inaccurate there. So, yeah, on that. And here's what answers I've gotten so far. I put mine in the list there. You can see here mini, general, and major. Here's another person here that said 8 to 12 inches, 12 to 14, and then 14 plus. And I got this from, a Discord server. I got a couple of these from Twitter here. Even got this for a couple of my friends. Now, yes, one person did say mini 1 to 3, general 3 to 4, in major 4 plus. I know, but I just want to go ahead and add in that anyways because it counts as an answer to this. So, yeah, one person did said this here, and it's pretty true. It's not a joke. Here's another person here, 3 to 6 inches for mini, general 6 to 12, and then major over 12 inches of snow. Here's another person here, 5 to 10 inches, 10 to 18 inches, and also over 18 inches. So, and I'm definitely gonna need more than 5 people. I'm probably gonna need at least 10 or 20 people. So if you guys put answers in the comment section down below, I would really appreciate it. So I'll probably mention this on for the next few of my videos here, and this will put in for future use here. And what I'll do here is I'll just put these numbers in an average here, and that'll just be the official chart here. So please answer these questions here. I would really appreciate it if you do. And to give you guys an example, let's kind of talk about what could be a mini winter storm here. So let's first take a look to my forecast here. This will be beginning on Tuesday into Wednesday or Thursday. I'm forecasting 5 to 8 inches of snow across south central Minnesota into west central Wisconsin there. This will be considered as a mini winter storm. Here are what I think here, because this is kind of lays down kind of in between 6 to 10 inches of snow there, so this will be considered as a mini winter storm, which is possible. The numbers will likely change some more since this today that I'm making this video is Sunday, and the timing of the event is Tuesday. So just to keep in mind of that, areas in the general blue area here, 3 to 5 inches, which includes central Minnesota into central Wisconsin, then into eastern South Dakota as well. Areas in the light blue here, that's 1 to 3 inches. That includes a pretty good portion of north central Minnesota, the northern 2/3 of Wisconsin, portions of upper Michigan, even extending back into the central Dakotas there as well. Then in the white area here, that's going to be equating to 1 inch of snow here, which it goes as far west as eastern Montana. Now, obviously, these areas here, in the Rockies here, do expect snow around the same time. I just didn't really add into it. We're just pretty much just focused on this general area here. So just to let you guys know about that, which I'll show you guys some models in just a moment. And then coating to an inch of snow here across upper Michigan. And likely this forecast will change around some more before the event happens here. So that's kind of an example here what could happen on Tuesday here. Again, this will be considered as a mini winter storm of what I do consider here. So just to keep in mind of that there. And let's take a look at some models here. This is the GFS 12Z run. As we kind of take a look at it here, shows a pretty good wave of snow across Iowa on Monday, although not many models show that. But that's not the storm. It's this one right here. You can see it kind of covers a good chunk of the Dakotas and eventually into northern Iowa, most of Minnesota, and eventually into Wisconsin and upper Michigan there. You can see here pockets of heavy snow there across some of those regions there. And that's pretty much gone there by Wednesday. So it's kind of a 1 day type of event there, but it could linger for some areas like northern Wisconsin into early Wednesday morning. And we'll also take a look to snowfall amounts. So here's the total snowfall accumulation from that same system here. And as you can see here, showing that generally for some of the higher amounts, 5 to 8 inches of snow really across south central Minnesota and a couple pockets into central Wisconsin as well. And basically in the blue colors, that's really anywhere from 1.5 inches to about 4 inches of snow. Then the dark blues is 4 to 5 inches of snow, maybe 6 inches. And then the purple colors, that's 6 to 8 inches of snow. It's just to keep in mind of that. And let's take a look to a different model. Now this is the NAM. It's a little bit more high res here. You can see here a wave of heavy snow again can come through Iowa here, but that's again not the one we're focused on. It's this one right here. Here's Tuesday morning. It's for the Dakotas, eventually entering into Minnesota during the day on Tuesday. And that's widespread heavy snow there across Minnesota and back into North Dakota. And eventually it goes through northern Wisconsin, and eventually through upper Michigan there. And then snow can linger here on Wednesday. There some snow flurries and showers there as well. And when we take a look at the snowfall accumulations for the NAM, you can see here pretty widespread, 1 to 3 inches in general. Some areas, up to 4 inches. But there's even a large area of 5 to 8 inches, even some areas showing above 8 inches of snow. So that's a decent amount of snow for some of these areas here. And again, this could be considered as a mini winter storm, from our chart here for right now. You can see here, pretty good amount of snow does extend into northern Wisconsin, eventually to upper Michigan there. Another model we'll take a look at is the high-res NAM. As you can see here, again, a pretty heavy wave of snow there will be going on across Iowa and southern Minnesota, eventually getting into northern Illinois and southern Michigan. Then you got a wave of heavy snow, eventually getting into Minnesota by Tuesday afternoon, eventually into northern Wisconsin late afternoon into early Tuesday evening. And it doesn't really go, throughout the entire event here, but we'll take a look at the snowfall amounts to see how much it shows at least back into the eastern Dakotas and central Minnesota, where it's pretty much done. You can see here, generally 4 to maybe 6 inches of snow here. And, this is a lot of snow. Also to keep in mind here, the ground here is a little bit warm. It's above freezing, so some of the snow may not stick here. So we're going to see about that. So I'll say the numbers will be a little bit lower than what the models are actually saying here. But we're going to see about that there. I'm not 100% sure what the ground temperature is, but I'm sure it is above the freezing mark. And if it snows heavy enough, the snow will be able to stick. So just to keep in mind of that. And since heavy snow's in the forecast, likely we'll see snow sticking here as well. But again, you can see here generally 6 to maybe 8 inches of snow crossed south central Minnesota into central Wisconsin there as well. So there's a pretty good agreement of 6 to 8 inches of snow there from a good chunk of models here. We'll take a look into one more real quick, and this is the European model. You can see here generally really 5.5 inches to maybe closer to 7 inches there. So it's a little bit lower there, but still showing what my forecast is showing, 5 to 8 inches of snow there. And I, and I think isolated areas may have a chance of seeing above 8 inches of snow, which is a possibility there, just depending how long of or the duration of heavy snow there you can get there. So it really kind of depends on that there as well. And like I mentioned back in the mountains here, which I did not include in my forecast here, you can see here snowfall amounts really 13 to maybe 18 inches of snow for a few areas. If we look into the high-res NAM here, you can show it here showing pockets of 32 inches of snow at least, probably 3 feet of snow. And that'll be kind of tough to forecast here. If I did include it in the, the chart, basically it'd be, a major winter storm every time. So it wouldn't be accurate if I'd done that. And it's kind of the same situation for lake effect snow as well. They're kind of both different things here. Meanwhile, here, this is for the chart here. This is what we'll be following here is events like this here. And it'll be put into future use of videos. And let's kind of look into beyond that event there. So you can see there could be some heavy snow going on across portions of Iowa, southern Wisconsin, and northern Illinois there. So that could be some first snows for them guys there. Maybe into central Michigan there. Here comes the event that I was talking about here. Heavy snow across the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin to upper Michigan. And then here comes this one right here. This could become maybe a major winter storm. You can see it doesn't really do a lot, but some other models are showing a decent amount of snow in that region there, which I'll show you guys there by the European model. If we go to the next 5 days, you can see it's showing generally a foot to maybe 17 inches of snow in a couple of regions here. So quite a bit of snow could be coming there by the second system here. There's one. You can see what the GFS is showing there as well. If we look into snowfall amounts by the GFS, and this is kind of overlapping from the last winter storm here. So if you do a little bit of math here, so you can see here like 2.4 inches of snow. And if you go to the next 5 days here, that's close to a foot of snow there that could fall. So that's generally a winter storm there, and that's what can happen here. And there's some differences here. The European model is further north, the GFS a little bit further south. But we'll have a little better idea so we kind of get closer to the event. The timing on that's looking to be beginning on Thursday morning, then through Friday. Should be ending by Friday night. And then here comes another system here that the GFS is showing. Could be a major winter storm here across portions of the Dakotas there, venturing into Minnesota. If this verifies here, there could be near blizzard conditions on the western and northern side of the low pressure system. There can also be quite a bit of severe weather going on anywhere from northern Michigan. I'm at northern Minnesota, not Minnesota, Mississippi. There we go. Northern Mississippi all the way up into central Michigan. So definitely something we got to watch there. And the European model is even picking up something like that as well. If we kind of go here, and the timing shows October the 27th, so it's towards the 10-day period here. You can see here what the European model is showing, quite a bit of snow there on the northern and western side here. You can see here, kind of similar setup here, just a little bit here, but it's a much weaker system here, however, and there's some uncertainties will stand here. But again, this is the next 10 days, so this will likely change here. But you kind of get the pattern here across the over plains, the upper Midwest. There could be multiple chances for winter storms till the end of October. And then GFS model goes crazy, showing heavy snow across northern Louisiana into Kentucky, which that's very unlikely there. That would be crazy if I were to verify it there. But again, you kind of get a general idea here. The northern plains, the upper Midwest can see multiple chances for a winter storm as well. But anyways, guys, this is Ark for you guys today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you really do like my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you never miss an upload. If you guys have questions about this, you can put in the comment section down below. I'll answer you guys' questions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.